This interesting slider phone is the Nokia 6760S for slide. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. In my last answering comments video, I talked about presenting phones and what phones would you like me to present, and I've got a few requests and I'm gonna honor them all. And I'm starting with this one because he only has one request. Well, you had to have multiple, and of course I'm gonna show them all, but let's start with the smaller one. Well, with the one that asked only for one. So here's the phone. Also, let me take this protective film off of it just to show it much better to you. I'm a bit afraid, but I have to put this back, so I'll keep it intact there, I hope. So this is the phone. Nokia's attempt to make a, well, more interesting phone. You would expect it to slide up, but no, it slides sideways. He's too cool for school. So, on the front here, it has a 2.4-inch display, which is huge, 320 by 240 pixels. It's a 4:3 ratio, 16 million colors. On the top here we have the earpiece. I don't know exactly what this is, either an LED indicator or a light sensor that turns on and off the button's backlight, or auto adjust the display backlight, although I think that's what it is, a light sensor. The D-pad, the Symbian button menu right here, menu button, sorry. On the top, the loudspeaker, the audio jack, which is the smaller one, the 2mm one. This is, well, here it was supposed to have a rubber door, but being organic rubber, it decided to go on a holiday. It decided to go for the milk. Yeah. On under it we find the charging port. And this little hole was where the rubber was supposed to be held in place. The rubber door. On the left side here, we have the micro USB connector, which I'm a bit afraid to take out. I'm gonna leave it here because I believe this one also started to snap. Also, if you want to see a restoration video, well, refurbishing video of this phone, check up here. On the bottom here, well, we have the battery cover release button. On the right side, we have volume up and down, and the camera button, which is a single press. It doesn't have the autofocus. On the back here, we have the camera, which is actually a 3-megapixel camera, well, 3.2. The back cover that I use is from a different model, but similar to this one, that has the 2-megapixel camera. If you slide it up, well, this is the back of the slider, but it has a QWERTY keyboard, which is awesome. I'm going to try my best not to slide it too much because it will eventually scratch the buttons. So let's put a battery in. It uses the BP4L battery. Well, like I said, this phone doesn't have a autofocus, but enhanced fixed focus, whatever that means. And it can record in 320p. So I open, I press the button, and I pull it out. Here are the phone details, right here. Now, I don't actually need to put a SIM card in this model, but well, here's the micro SD card slot. Come on. Click, click. Made in Mexico. Nice. Let's put the battery in and cover it. Well, to turn it on, we press the reject call button, which is also the power on button, or off. I'm holding it and pressing it down. Okay. I was afraid that it might also say that the card is corrupted, but this one shouldn't be. Also, it has a GPS, FM radio, WAP 2.0, MP3 player, WAV, yeah, PDF viewer, your typical Symbian S60 device. So I should load that. Let me actually zoom in on this bad boy. I think we are optically zoomed enough. So here is the menu. Here you can select the active standby buttons. This should be the, well, the Planet 3, I'm guessing. Yeah, bookmarks. Messaging and the menu button. Also, if I press once on the power on and off button, it shows me the profiles, besides the switching off. These buttons are configurable. You can change what they do. Let's go to menu again. So, we have here, well, in this order. In the office folder, we have the file manager. You can navigate through the phone memory or the memory card. Dictionary. No. Quick Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, you know the drill. Converter should be something, yeah. Currency. Length. Meters. To feet. If I open the slider button, if I open the slider, the screen flips me off. Where's the erase? Here it is. 3.28 feet. Well, I was curious, I find that out now. Like this, let's go to. Then we have calendar. Just let me close it. Ah, it also has auto rotate. That's awesome. Man, when you had phone with auto rotation, you were like the king of the hill. Zip archive, we still use it today. Or WinRAR, whatever you like. Calculator, basic Nokia calculator. Notes, the sound recorder, okay. Testing the sound recorder quality, well, the microphone quality, hope it sounds good. Testing the sound recorder quality, well, the microphone quality, hope it sounds good. Pretty good. Let's delete that now. Let's go back. So we're in Office, contacts, you know. The contacts list, you can add, change, rename, delete. Music, we'll get to that later. Web, well, it's the web browser. It doesn't have Wi-Fi, so yeah. Messaging, gallery, a classic Nokia gallery. No, only to download. Huh. Did I already took a picture with this? Well, this looks some time ago. Or was it the test after I refurbished it? Who knows? Actually, you know what? Let me delete this one. You can also edit it. This should be interesting. What functions do we have? Apply effect. Oh, sharpness. Full screen, zoom in, send. Close it. Save changes? No. I was just curious, you know. Options. Where no delete? Delete. Here it is. Let's go to tools. accidentally use speed dial. Speed dial, basically you set a contact to, well, to speed dial. Let's say I select 2. When I hold the 2, it will automatically call that person. Device manager. Well, you can find this out also by pressing 4 zeros. We'll check that later. Switch, huh? This application transfer contacts calendar entries, așa. The Nokia phones free of charge is my touch. Text to speech. No effect. Okay. Voice commands. You can record your voice, or actually it can recognize when you talk, even though you did not let it record you. Voicemail log, phone settings. Here is the phone settings, basically. Personalization, themes. Oh, sorry, this is tones. Maximum volume, baby. Actually, wait, what? Oh, that's more like it. Sounds more like a Nokia. Time and date, enhancement. What enhancement do we have? Headset, headphone, wireless, car kit, music stand. Text what? Text phone. Huh. Slide handling. On key. Like I said, the customizable keys, buttons. Sensor settings, it's on. Turning control. Silencing calls, snoozing alarms while rotating it. That's interesting. Security factory setting, where? Positioning. That's the phone. Connections. USB, Bluetooth. Like I said, no Wi-Fi. These are the profiles, the themes. Let's see what other themes do we have here. General. Preview the black one. Let's preview the red one. Nah, let's keep the normal purple one. Setup wizard, we don't need that. Profiles, you can edit your profiles or select it. Connectivity, like I said, Bluetooth, USB. Search applications. Oh, real player. Nah, this was awesome. Which is also made by Wondershare, I believe. Isn't it? Yes. Which also makes Filmora, which I use to edit videos. Clock, games, marble. Ah. Oh, what the heck? Oh, come on. I already failed. Okay, I did not expect to do that. Exit. We played enough. I'm weirded out by the fact that it doesn't have snake. GPS data. Yeah, you keep scanning. What is DJ? It's a basically a file explorer, a third party. Let's go to music. What music did I put in this phone? That's all. I don't know, I felt it somewhat stereo, even though it has one speaker. That will make a good thumbnail. That's enough of that. It sounds pretty good. 3D tones. Now for the camera. Okay. Let's put my total real plant over here. That was fast. Back. Wait, what settings did I have? Color tone. Settings. Image. Oh, it's really high. That's the maximum. No. Memory card, baby. Video. Maximum length. Resolution. Maximum, baby. And record to the memory card. What do you expect? Okay. Again, this photo should go to the memory card. Okay, now let's switch to video mode. This is the zoom button, the D-pad. Recording a video of my totally real plant and of my camera. Let's take a zoom, let's see if it sees me. Somehow it does. Okay. Saving video. Options, play. Recording a video of my totally real plant and of my... I'll show it to you on the big screen. recording a video of my totally real plant and of my camera. Let's take a zoom, let's see if it sees me. Somehow it does. Okay. Well, that's kind of it for the camera. Let's go back to image mode. So, this was my presentation of the Nokia 6760S, which is a pretty cool phone. I mean, if you had this phone back then, whilst everyone had normal phones, you would have stand out. So, that's it, guys and gals. Thank you very much for watching. I said I'm not going to ask this anymore, but please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with your friends anywhere. It helps a lot. I need to stay motivated, you know. Yeah, all the best. Bye.